Hey guys, today I have a Siege gameplay for you on Augolia. This was a game from a bit earlier in the season when I think I was still leveling up my Falconetti gunners at the time. But I wanted to show you guys this because I remember this is a pretty good game, and I show off some tactics for Falconetti gunners. So getting started off here, and what you want to do when you're playing Falconetti gunners on Augolia is you want to bring them over to this western side. And there's a specific location you can put them where it's pretty much impossible to get trebbed. So I'll show that in a minute, but to start off with, I'm just getting on this culver and trying to take him out. So I get the first hit on that guy, take out that one culver, and I want to take these out because these could maybe hit my Falconettis if they had really good aim. So I want to take out these two before I set them up. I got a hit, but I didn't take out the culver, but then it got taken out, so I think now we're good to go. So I set him down, and then I start shooting. And basically, the Falconettis are sort of in the midpoint between the wall and then like the more inner wall. And they can't treb it because they can't treb the front of the wall, and they can't treb the middle. They can only treb the front of the wall or the back of the wall. Those are kind of the angles that they have. So from here, you can just kind of take out the siege towers, and it's very hard for them to do anything without getting a really good angle on you. Usually people will try to come climb up the walls in this situation, so that's the one thing you do have to watch out for. I also have another ally with his own Falconetti gunner, so we're just taking out these towers super quickly. The only bad thing is once they run out of ammo, they have to go really far to resupply, so you want to conserve ammo as much as you can, which you can see I'm not doing here. I want to get the unit kills, but I should have saved the ammo. I should have just saved the ammo for the siege towers in this situation. You see I didn't even hit anyone there because it's pretty far away. I do end up getting, let's see, almost 15 kills now on those archers though, so that's pretty good. You see the treb coming in, so I see it, but they can't get the angle, so they hit the back wall. So you see they even tried to treb me, but it doesn't really work. So I'm taking out the siege tower again. And this is kind of what you want to do in the start of the game on Augolia in general, is you want to destroy these siege towers on B as much as you can, basically delay them being able to go to B, because A is very easy to defend with just Fortibraccio pikes and maybe one IPG and some muskets. B can be a bit harder to defend because they can treb you or just get more troops, and there's not as big or as small of a choke point as there is at A. So I run out of ammo here, so now I gotta run all the way back to the supply point now. And so once I run out of ammo from the first time, I'm not gonna go back to that location because it's just so far away. I'd have to run to the supply point, run all the way back, and then run all the way back again. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw them on the supply, and then I'm gonna bring them up to this location that's just above, what is this, the C point. So it'll be on this wall above the C point. This is another pretty good location. You can get hit from trebs here, but you can usually move them in time if you're paying attention. So it's still a pretty good spot. So while my guys are off resupplying, I'd hop on this culver and start trying to kill these troops and these heroes down here.
Enemy battering ram has been destroyed.
You see this guy, this guy's not moving fast enough. He should probably just run away. This guy brings up some nomcons, so this is a good target for me to hit. But he is shooting me with them, so it's going to be hard to actually take him out. When you're getting shot at like that, you want to do what I'm doing, where you hop on the cannon, you shoot as fast as you can, hop back off. That way you minimize the damage that you're actually taking. Now I see these guys climbing up, so I ult into them, try to knock them around a bit, do some damage. I don't want them getting up here, because if they get up there, that can be pretty bad sometimes. Especially the heroes, it just gets kind of annoying for them to be running around your back line. So I'm stopping the heroes from coming up, and I'm killing their archers. I don't want to bring my Falconettis over here yet, because I don't want them to get hit by the archers, or a hero makes it up and then they're going to kill my Falconettis very quickly. And I probably won't be able to stop them, because I'm playing short sword, and I can tank a lot of damage. I'm a full armor build, but I won't really be able to stop someone if they're, doing a lot of damage. So you see there, that guy had, I think it was a Scorpio set up, shooting at A. Just take that out real quick. this guy's coming up with elite pike militias. This is actually not great. We have, let's see, 2 other heroes here helping me. So we'll probably be able to clean this up, but we do need to be a little bit careful because the pike militia could kill us. But then I pop on the iron sides and then I'm good to go. There's no way it's going to be able to kill me with iron sides on. So I just get into the middle of all of them and start cutting them down. Let's see, another musket player got up here. But short sword versus musket is a pretty good battle for short sword to take on. You will get stunned a lot by their shots, but you can run them down with your throw shield and your run ability where you like charge at them and knock them down. And short sword can beat most classes, but especially ranged classes, they're very good against. They also looks like they got spear sergeants up here now, so we gotta be really careful with that. I was gonna try to angle my gunners up at them, but I didn't think I was gonna be able to get that angle, and they could have just popped down and killed them. So I decided to just back off for now. There's not too much they can do from here. They're gonna have to wrap all the way back around to actually go kill any of our other troops. So I go back to the supply, I pick up Condottieri's. I think this may have been pre-Condo nerf, I don't remember, but I know with Condottieri's I'll be able to clean this up pretty quickly with their shock attack. Because it was very good. So I'm bringing them up here. They're just kind of sitting here. Like when they climb up this ladder, it can be annoying because they get in your backline, but they really can't do all that much. They can't go cap a point or anything. So they're kind of just stuck here with nowhere to go. So I'm taking my time, I get my Condottieri's lined up. There's already enough left to clean up the rest of them, and then I take out this muscle. He ends up falling off the wall. I think they were trying to spawn trap us actually, because if I remember right, on Augolia you spawn right below where I am right now. So if they bring up pikes or something, they can just kind of sit there while you spawn and kill you, which can be pretty annoying. So you do want to clean them up if they get over there. That is the one bad thing. So there's not much of a threat up here anymore, so I decided to go help my allies down there. Or actually over at B, it looks like, because B is very close to being capped. But it looks like we're still trying to fight for it. If we were giving it up, I would probably just leave. But we have Hussars coming in, they might be able to push him back. So I decided to come over here and try to help. There's 7 heroes over here, so I gotta be pretty careful. So I form up, and I just charge straight into all of them. I was a bit late because they've already taken it by now. They don't have that many troops left, so I figure we might be able to get some hero kills or something. They don't have too many troops left. So I'm just going for the weak heroes. But then we're getting kind of overwhelmed and we're pretty out of position, so I call my Condottieri's back to try to save some of them. And then I run back myself to avoid dying. Looks like I'm posting up just outside the, like behind the wall here, so that when they come around the corner I can charge into them, maybe get a few cheap kills. But our allies are still going back over here, it looks like, to push them out. I think they want to prevent them from climbing these ladders, because from those ladders they get the D, and I don't think we have much defense. I just want to kind of avoid that for now. I just slammed that guy's face with my shield. Poor range player. See this musket around, so we're just gonna kill these other Condottieri's. Down, use my shock attack. We should be able to clean out most of these Condottieri's. Get a hat trick while I'm at it. I'm not sure what that guy was doing. He should have ran back. He was very low on health. I see these crossbowmen, I'm like, I really want to kill those things. They're very annoying if they're just sitting at you shooting. So I was trying to get to them, but I didn't quite make it. At this point, my Conquerors, I had 11 left. I figured it's probably just gonna go down dying with them, so I try to kill as many as I can while I might get my hero out of there. Now it's time to go back and probably defend somewhere else. We'll be able to have a defense in D, so I'm not too worried about it anymore. I'm just gonna go back, get more units, and try to defend C when it's available.
The right siege tower has reached the wall.
Looks like we had one ally over at C, but it wasn't able to be capped yet, so I just went back and got more units. I didn't really want to help him yet. Get my nomcons out. These are probably one of my favorite units. I was originally a bow player when I first started playing the game, so I played bow and a lot of ranged units. So I really like archer units.
The enemy has captured
In all
the
games
bay.
really, but especially this game where they're pretty fun to play. So with my nomcons, I usually set up right where my hero is right now, but I'm just gonna try to kill these squires first. It looks like they're already retreating, so we're just gonna try to pick them off as they run away. You can also, so this is a pretty good place to set them up because they can shoot at the crack in the wall where the wall gets knocked down. You can also set them up a little bit behind that so they can't get shot by enemy archers. So usually if we're holding pretty well, I'll set them up where they are now. And if they're getting a good push going, then I'll move them back so that's when they round the corner, they'll get shot in the back by archers. And it works out pretty well. It's really hard for them to cap C if you're doing that. I'm just trying to let my archers kill these reapers while I distract them. But now they're getting close, so I'm moving back a little bit. And right where I put them right there, like that's where I would usually put them if they have a push going, because then they can't get hit by the enemy archers. They can't get trapped. As soon as the enemy gets around that corner, they're gonna start getting pelted by archer fire, and they're gonna not know what to do because you're gonna have probably allies up here at C. So you're gonna get a flank on them either way. If they try to chase you, your allies can get them, and if they try to go to C, your archers keep shooting them. So you don't need a ton of troops to defend C normally. You just need a few archer or musket units and some shield units. Where my ally shields are set up in front of me, that's also a very good spot. You want to hold that down for a couple of reasons. One is if they try to push through that hole in the wall, they'll get flanked in the back by those guys, and your archers can hit them from there. It also means that you can rotate to D, so whoever is holding that spot down, if they start all going to D, then they can rotate over there. Usually D doesn't need much help. You just need probably like 3 heroes over there, 3 solid heroes, like a shield unit, maybe a ranged musket unit, and maybe like a pike unit, because you're just holding down a staircase pretty much. So as long as you have some pretty strong players over there, it's usually not a problem to hold D at all. This guy charging us condottieri, but we just clean them up, no problem. They're not playing very well. They're not really all pushing at once or working off of each other. They're all just kind of going in whenever they feel like it.
The middle siege tower has reached the wall.
And you see our team is playing pretty well together. We have a shield unit blocking the wall gap. We have a shield unit blocking the other side of the door. And we have these ranged units back here. So we have a pretty good defense line built here. This is another spot you got to watch out for, as the ladders up here. If they are able to get a bulkhead up at the top of those stairs, that can be pretty bad if they have ranged and then a couple of shield units. So you just want to make sure they're not getting a critical mass unit up on that wall. One is not a big deal, but if they get, a few players up there, I'm moving my archer units up because we have a pretty good defensive line. I'm not really worried about getting... I can't get trebbed here, and I'm not worried about enemy archers right now because we have overwhelming fire, so I'm just putting them up here. I just want to get as many kills with my allies as I can. And you see right where my guys are. They can just shoot right into that gap. So enemy nomcons come out, enemy muskets come out. We just pelt them all as they run past. I start to focus fire because I want to get all of that fire right into that little gap. And I just start racking up the kills because anyone who just steps in there is just going to die so fast from the nomcon and the bleed damage and everything. So I just start to micro my focus fire a little bit. I see the muskets move back, so I focus fire back where they are. There's not much going on at C, so I can micro without worrying too much right now. You see my ally, that's something you can do. What he's doing is you can set on the supply point and you can kind of aim up at C and you can hit right on C. So I could keep my nomcons out here, but I actually just want to use my Falconettis for fun, so I pulled them out. I actually lost a lot of nomcons for some reason. I think they started going into melee, so I should have actually been a little bit more careful with them. It is what it is. So with Falconettis, it's the same idea. Oh, actually, it looks like the reason I got these, so there's a shield unit set up, and they're starting to set up a bulkhead. I don't want to let them do that, so I'm going to fire straight into the shield units with these guys, because they'll be able to do a lot better than my archers that break through. Looks like we also have a bit of a push from the side, so we'll troops down and start killing heroes. doing whatever I can while my Falconettis hold down the gap in the wall so they can't get a bigger hit where that gap is. So I want to knock out the front line units with my Falconettis like I'm doing. And then I want to hold down C with my hero. And you see while they are pushing units in, they're not getting a very effective push because taking out all their archers and all their knockdowns. But unfortunately, I couldn't hit the Piggies at this angle, which is what I really wanted to do. But you see their heroes are trying to push up here now, but they're gonna die pretty quickly because I think we have a lot more heroes than they do right here. Meanwhile, my Falconets are still killing their Piggies and their other screaming units down there. My Falconets actually got a hit off on this hero and knocked it down. So that's another thing they had to watch out for. So Falconets actually hit their heroes from there too. If they're right on the edge like that. I missed my ult, but this guy is done. The game is pretty much over at this point. Only 20 seconds left, so we just have to stay on the point. Got a quad kill going. These beasts are way out of position now, trying to push up, so they're gonna die pretty quickly. I almost got to 250 kills, so it was a pretty good game for me. Got a lot of troop kills. It was a pretty fun game. Had a pretty nice defense team going. Pretty good coordination. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe down below, and leave a comment on what you want to see for my next games.